This week was filled with 0 days and RC vulnerabilities. These stories and more on your weekly cybersecurity news roundup. I'm Allie Diamond, and this is ThreatWire. At what point should we just let the text editor stay just a normal text editor? Does Microsoft know when to stop? Maybe not. Microsoft's Windows 11 Notepad was found to be vulnerable. Notepad was originally just a what you see is what you get or WYSIWYG style text editor, nothing fancy. And it had been that way since Windows 1.0. But for the release of Windows 11, Microsoft decided to deprecate the original concept of Notepad and rewrote it. This new version of Notepad included the ability to handle rich text format or RTF, meaning it can support different font sizes, formatting, and more. The new version of Notepad supported the ability to add Markdown, which is where the vulnerability stemmed from. The vulnerability CVE 2026-2841 received a 7.8 out of 10 CVSS score. The vulnerability was formally described as the following: improper neutralization of special elements used in a command in Windows Notepad app allows an unauthorized attacker to execute code locally. Since Notepad now processes and displays Markdown formatting instead of the contents of the Markdown file, malicious links can be hidden inside of the file. These links could contain malicious actions and include special non-standard URI links like file, mail to, and more. Using these URIs, attackers could hide malicious links to execute remote code files without warning the user, leading to remote code execution. Proof of concepts were quickly created by researchers who marveled over the novelty of this attack. Do you think that Microsoft has lost the plot? In March, Discord will require facial recognition to use the apps. What exactly is happening here? Discord is a messaging application and community platform, but what many forget is just how hard it is to regulate and keep control of a community platform. Since its inception, Discord has also been a gathering space for bad actors. This past week, Discord announced that it will be rolling out facial-based age verification to prevent underage users from accessing certain content. This change will be taking place starting in a month. All unverified accounts will operate in, quote, teen-appropriate mode, and it will be the default mode for accounts going forward. This includes content filters, access to age-gated spaces prevented, and more. Discord will be using facial age estimation technology. Instead of showing a legal ID, it will use your image to create an estimated age range. In the FAQ Discord created regarding the age identification, they state the following: the facial age estimation technology runs entirely on your device in real time when you are performing the verification. For FAE, the video selfie is processed on device and never stored. IDs are processed to get only your age and then deleted. Your identity is never associated with your Discord account. Discord only gets your age. That's it. Your identity is never associated with your account. The announcement of age identification on Discord has led to extreme outrage and concern about Discord collecting information. Discord, as a messaging service, has allowed a level of anonymity online that users appreciate. Since the formal announcement of age verification, Discord has updated this FAQ to add more clarity around the facial recognition requirements. Discord is not requiring everyone to complete a facial scan or upload an ID to use Discord. The vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today, without ever being asked to confirm their age. Discord is fraught with bad actors taking advantage of young children. There's actually this fabulous channel here on YouTube covering these kinds of stories and creating documentaries and writing about the issues. I've linked it in the description below, but be warned, it is not for the faint of heart. Transitioning to the comments section part of the video, I'm curious to hear, especially given how last week we discussed on the onslaught of bans of social media occurring across the globe. Many of the comments agreed with the sentiment of this comment by QLork. Social media is designed to deliver a quick dopamine or a net negative to society. We are meant to be bored sometimes because the dopamine you are craving is meant to be worked for. It's synonymous with how fast food affects us. Quick and convenient dopamine being spoon-fed to us via TikTok, IG Reels, and YouTube Shorts is undeniably bad for your mental health. Agree. And that's why I said that I think that social media is a drug. Personally, I've been working really hard to reset my dopamine tolerance because of social media, and it's been a challenge, let me tell you. Being a content creator means I have to be online a lot, but I also want to be so deeply offline so I can restore and fix my dopamine levels. Does anyone have any good tips around this? I recently started to use a time monitoring app as well as other app blockers, but restoring my dopamine capabilities has been hard. This ties in really well to this issue with Discord though. Discord does inherently have a problem with minors accessing things they really shouldn't. But what exactly is the right solution? If you were Discord, what would you do? The Swiss are making total cheese out of password manager security. It's the general consensus that password managers are the best option for navigating the hundreds of passwords the average person has to maintain. Researchers at ETH Zurich, not ETH Zurich like Bitcoin or Ethereum, have analyzed the security of Bitwarden, LastPass, and Dashlane, which together account for 23% of the password manager market. These all offer proprietary cloud-based password hosting, allowing easy password synchronization between users' devices. This zero-knowledge encryption is the avenue the researchers focused on. As an aside, they did also investigate 1Password as well, but it was included as an appendix to the paper for some reason. The researchers simulated a takeover of the password manager servers to run their attacks, simulating a scenario where servers storing user vaults were fully compromised. Overall, they found 12 attacks that work on Bitwarden, 7 on LastPass, and 6 on Dashlane. The simulated attacks on Bitwarden and LastPass were able to achieve full vault compromise, while Dashlane had shared vault compromise, allowing viewing and modifying user passwords. The attackers simulated a takeover of the password manager servers to run their attacks, simulating a scenario where the servers storing user vaults were fully compromised. Overall, they found 12 attacks that worked on Bitwarden, 7 on LastPass, and 6 on Dashlane. The simulated attacks on Bitwarden and LastPass were able to achieve full vault compromise, while Dashlane had share vault compromise, and all allowing viewing and modifying user passwords in some cases. The password managers were involved with the findings and worked to resolve them. They've also released their own statements about the findings. Bitwarden doubled down, expressing that they've yet to experience any security breach, and all three assure that these findings have not been exploited in the wild. Discussions with developers of these password managers showed that they are very hesitant when it comes to system updates, as they worry that their customers could lose access to their passwords and other personal data. Alongside millions of private individuals, this customer base also includes thousands of companies that entrust the providers with all of their password management. It is not difficult to imagine what would happen if they suddenly lost access to their data. Many providers therefore stick to cryptographic technologies from the 90s, even though these have long been obsolete, says Scarlatta. While some of these findings were accepted as vulnerabilities, they were generally regarded as low-severity issues. The actual execution of these attacks seems unlikely, but it was just recently that NotePad++ was attacked by compromising their update servers. So is it truly not that unlikely? Other cybersecurity news you should know about. Apple's fixed a zero-day vulnerability tracks CVE 2026-2700 that was openly being exploited in the wild to target specific individuals in a, quote, extremely sophisticated attack. Google has pushed an emergency update to Chrome to fix user after free flaw in the CSS engine that allowed for remote code execution. It was found that 83% of all Ivanti RCE attacks between February 1st and 9th can be attributed to one IP address. A general manager at defense contractor Trenchant sold 8 zero-day exploit kits to Russia. Microsoft Copilot was found to be processing emails and work labeled confidential, which was supposed to mean it was not to be processed by AI. Thank you so much for watching ThreatWire for the week of February 16th, 2026. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe. Let's get to 1 million. Like, comment, share, repost, save, turn on notifications. Y'all know what to do. We are so close, and I'm not going to stop asking until we get to 1 million. So keep it going. Also, happy Chinese New Year. If you want to find me online, you can find me everywhere at Ending with Ali. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, good luck, have fun, and don't get caught.